Hey everyone, Rory Extra Life here again, and if you don't know me, I'm a Pokemon TCG player based in the northeast of Scotland who occasionally dabbles in VGC as well. And if you do know me, you probably weren't expecting this video to come out. I know I wasn't. So, I'm in a bit of a pickle this week as far as where my shifts line up, so I basically need something to post for this Friday, which is today and now if you're watching this, I suppose. So, I know I said probably footage wouldn't see the light of day, but this is my attempt at using Doublade in a tournament. Now, last week I participated in the Pumpkaweekly. I was going to participate this week, but it started a bit later than normal. I was working all day today, ended up just binning it off and just having some casual games with a friend instead. And I think that was probably the right call because I don't think my brain was in the right space for 7 rounds after having work that morning as well. But as a result, don't really have anything to post for Friday. But I also do want to keep my schedule because I do feel like I've been lacking on that and I need to get back into consistency. So, why Doublade? Funny, big number. Yeah. There's not much disruption in the format at the moment as well, so it's kind of nice in that regard too. However, it turns out that it didn't really perform very well for me. So I guess what I wanted to do was post this anyway, to show that it's okay to not be okay. And that applies to all aspects of life, by the way. Let's be clear about that. It is okay to not be okay, just remember that. But it also applies to competitive Pokemon TCG. Sometimes you just have bad days, but that doesn't mean you're a bad player. It means I'm a bad player, but it doesn't mean that you're a bad player. If you have a bad day and a bad week, you bad locals, you bad tournament, you bad regionals, you bad, whatever. It was something where I went into it thinking, you know what, this could actually be a decent deck. And I went into it with the full confidence thinking this is going to do well. So I'm going to bring in the list. And there's the list. That's the list. Pause it if you missed it. So I've got it also on my iPad here. So basically we're running a 4-4-4 line of Doublade. We've got support from Solrock and Lunatone for just draw power. And also just kind of some like little early game damage. I say little, 70 is nothing to scoff at. 70 knocks out a lot of basics that come in multiple stage decks. 1 Meowth, 1 Genesect, 1 Fez. That's the Pokemon lineup. I feel like this is a deck where depending on what your matchup is, you want to avoid using those 3 unless you need to or unless it's for the game-winning attack. But there were times when I did have to use it, which kind of sucks. The whole idea is fill your hand with as many of the Doublade line as possible, and big number. Simple as that. We got 4 Hilda, 3 Dawn, 2 Boss, 2 Lilies, 2 Lanas, and a Xerosix. Not sure why I put the Xerosix in there. It doesn't really mirror match, I was probably assuming. But the 4 Hilda's good just because we use a lot of special energy in this deck. And also gets us evolution Pokemon. Dawn gets us basically, 180 damage worth of Doublades into your hand for free. Lana's Aid gets you 180 Doublades worth of damage into your hand for free. We go 4 Pokepad, 4 Fighting Gong. 4 Fighting Gong for Solrock Lunatone, but also for energy for the draw power. And Pokepad for just grabbing those evolutions. Buddy Buddy Poffin is also in there, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. Because there were a lot of times where I played down a Hone Edge, thinking this is the right play, and would rather have had it in my hand for the damage. Pokegear in there as well, 1 off. I don't know why I bother if there's 1, to be honest. Again, you can probably see why this deck didn't do very well for me. Max Rod, of all things for my ace spec here, which, to be honest, being able to just be like, cool, you just knocked out my Doublade that's got, or you just knocked out a Doublade and there's another Doublade in the discard as well. Just yoink them back, immediately swinging for 240. Very nice. Air Balloon, Battle Cage, 6 fighting energy and 4 ignition energy. The ignition energy is a bit overkill, but it does basically mean you attach it, you can swing for the big hit off the bat, no problem. No steel energy, you'll notice, because frankly, there's no reason for it. Doublade's attack is 2 colorless energy. That's all it takes. So that's the list. Down. That's the list. I hope you enjoy the gameplay footage, and I hope it taught me a valuable it reminded me of a valuable lesson, and I hope it shows you guys that, frankly, just because you normally play well, and just because you normally do well with good decks, you're not always going to play well. And that's okay. So let's get, to quote YouTube sensation Jimmy here, let's get into the funny internet videos.
So I've also just realized, by the way, apparently Champions music is still playing in the background, so the audio is not going to be great, but that's okay. Sometimes you make mistakes, and that's entirely what this video is about today. Cool.
Okay. Have I prized a 1/1/1? Are you kidding me? Damn. The first Genesect. On the bench. Should have buddied for that other one first and kept one in hand, because this literally will do 0 damage unless I draw into something. So that's fine. Top deck lilies, please. What was the triple energy nonsense? If you attach it to an evolved Pokemon, it gives you 3 colorless energy, but you have to discard it at the end of your turn. So it's good for like a burst attack, but it just immediately gets discarded, so it's not good in the long run. Lilies! Unironically, end turn. I am not winning this. Oh yeah, Thwacky. And yeah, Diplin inactive with a grass energy. Ooh, they also bricked. Okay. That's nothing for me still. Oh. Oh, there you go. Now you can search for any card. I literally can't do anything. Oh shit, you can do 60 damage right now. Do 60 damage. So what? Okay, so what? That's doing 60 minus 30 times 2. So, oh, next one, it'll be 100 damage. Of course they get lilies. Of course they get a Lily's Determination. I want the Lily's Determination. I've not even hit record, and then honestly, I don't plan on recording this one. I don't think. Like, if I do want to get this off, like, if I do want to put something up, I will. Like, They knock out 2 of them! That's cool. Hey, I can swing though, hey. Damn, I'm not winning this one. Shit, dude. Evolve that, I guess. Battle Cage, Max Rod. One in the back. Ignition Energy. for 60. What is this? I am not winning this. They literally just thwacky for a stadium. They literally just thwacky for a stadium and that's it. Like, look at this. They can literally just search 3 cards out of the deck now. Like, they just have to search Festival Grounds. Yeah. I still got a supporter for turn. And they still got access to 1 more thwacky. Like, brother? Like, I literally at any point just needed 2 Pokemon in my hand to be able to swing for knockout. I don't... It's a bad matchup. I'm bricking hard. Yeah. My turn first. That's fine. Oh, 100%. Looks like an instant yes. You lunar cycle. One. Cool. You. Ooh, pocket pad for another Doublade. Cosmic Beam. Cosmic Beam. Cool Fez. I can Lana's Aid or pretty much anything. How much do I need? 6, 5? Or Lana's Aid. Solar Double Energy. Unicycle. Oh, I'm just like one short. Because I have to evolve 6, 12, 25. I'm literally 30 damage short. Hand size doesn't exist, no. It's pretty big, but I get 2 prize cards for knocking it out. So, that's fine. Noctowl is an awful engine to play against. They played a supporter for turn? No. Boss, they're gonna boss up, I guess. A Hone Edge? Take out 2 Hone Edges, I guess? Yeah, surely. That makes sense. Okay. I don't think I'm getting this one again. This is a really shit deck. I'm not gonna lie. Okay.
They just search for Crispin and then get 2 energy on this and do it again. But they'll only take 1 knockout that way, which is fine. Oh, energy switch. The boss. Oh, yeah. Buddy popping, let's go. Bosh! Ah! Could have metallic signal, but couldn't be arsed. Problem is I need air balloon now. Top deck of fighting energy for draw power, please. I could have actually done metallic signal to bait out any sort of shuffling. Gabbit. Rocky energy. Lose with 1 card in hand, that's fine. Yep. Spiritomb doesn't really make any sense here. Top deck air balloon, and let me start swinging, please. Damn, damn. I was gonna say Roserade, but do they make the mistake of going for Garchomp? Because... Ooh. They are not. Why use the Poképad if you're gonna Lilies? Why would you use the Poképad if you're gonna Lilies? Why are you using the Pokepads in the first place? I'm essentially at near max capacity for damage. I just need an air balloon, and I can knock anything out. Switch. Judge would be catastrophic, but they've played Lilies, so I'm fine. What? I thought they played Lilies. Oh, I'm fucked. I'm so fucked. Ah. Okay. Okay, that's something. That's something. End turn. They've taken one prize. I can bounce back from this. 400. I could have trapped a Roselia, but I don't want them to cotton on to the fact that I can knock them out in one hit. I kind of wish they'd knocked out the Genesect, because leaving a 2-prizer in play is not fun. Plus, I need to be able to boss at some point as well. 6, 12, 24, 36, 48, that's... 1 shy? Shit on it. That's fine. Because what? I evolve this. Energy this. Wait. 6, 12, 24, 36, or 20. I've got enough. That's why I like this deck, is to be able to do shit just like that. Oh, Hilda, you absolute saint. This is literally it. That's all this deck does. Big number. But it takes a bit to get there. It's just... we haven't figured out the way to do it yet. How much extra is that? 30, 60. So you literally... The Gabite knocks out. Like, Dragon Slice does enough damage. Why did they even evolve into the Garchomp? There you go. Now you know. Oh, you son of a bitch. Of course the other one's priced. Of course the other one's priced. That's fine. Dawn? Max Rod? Okay. I don't like this. On his aid, that's probably best. Yep. Okay. Hilda. Ass. Okay. That's fair. I was expecting that. You. You on there. You on there. Oh yeah, I can't lunar cycle now. Hilda for a single draw. Hilda to draw 3. What in God's name? Oh, it's something. Just swing for max for beans. How are they down to 1 prize remaining? Oh, yeah. Brother, just swing. Oh, have they not got energy? Don't have energy. Don't have energy. What the fuck? Wow.
And that's it. I went 3 rounds. I was literally actively chatting with my pal Lily on Discord at the time when we were playing, who was also in the tournament. And after the second round, we were both 0-2, and we basically both agreed, like, yeah, if the next round is a wash, then just drop. And it turned out, yes, it was. Lily ended up getting a no-show, so Lily did better than me last week, but then also dropped out. But I just was like, nah, there's no way I'm staying up. There's no way I'm staying up late for this if I'm not doing well at all. I think there's potential with this deck. Do I have the right build for it? No. Am I on the right track? Maybe. When will I be on the right track? I don't know. I don't know if I might revisit this deck at a later time, but I think anyone that I've seen playing this online, or through like a live stream and such, has also not had a good time with it. It's got so much potential, and it was arguably one of the better decks for the pre-releases, but the way it stands right now is just not good. It's just not looking good at all. Maybe in the future. I think the Genesect pairing there is quite nice. I think that's a really neat little part of the deck. But you realistically need to be playing against an opponent that's playing 2 prizes, 3 prizes to justify having it as a liability. Because other than that, you're only playing single prizers. Yeah, you get Fez, but again, you want to use that if you're in a bit of trouble. You get Meowth, you want to use that to boss for game. But yeah, that's it. That's the video. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope it's, again, I'm going to say this one more time, with everybody saying it, it's okay to not be okay. That applies to everything in life, but also applies to Pokemon TCG and VGC. Sometimes you just have off days, and sometimes you just go 0-3 drop. It's just as simple as that. But it's okay to do that. Yeah. It happens. The worst thing you can do is mull on it. And the best thing you should do is make content out of it. But that's going to be everything for today. I hope you've enjoyed this. It's been a bit different. Will I do the videos like this again? Maybe. Maybe if there's something good. And by good, I mean funny. But other than that, thank you all for watching. I've been really enjoying getting back into content creating over the last few months. So it is encouraging to see that people are actually enjoying the videos as well. So thank you for all your support. Please feel free to like and subscribe if you've enjoyed this and you want to see more videos. And just leave me a comment telling me what's the worst performance you've ever had at a locals, or online, or an online tournament, or even at a majors. Tell me about that time that you flew to a foreign country to take part in a regional only to 0-3 drop. I'd love to hear it. Until next time, though, that's going to be it from me. And I will catch you guys sometime. I don't know, and I'm very tired. Can you tell?
This feels like a kid at a park hat. This feels like an adult at a park hat. Like, that's the best way to describe these hats.